Tuned in on you. OFM. From the recording to the broadcast studio, the latest from the local music industry. It's Soundcheck on OFM.
It's time for Soundcheck, and today I'm chatting to a duo, Abfab, about their latest single. I'm getting to speak to Sean and Lisa about this amazing song. Now, after 14 years of high energy live shows and 2,600 plus gigs, they've written their own material and now releasing Wide Open Spaces, which I absolutely love. This is their third single in a year. Guys, welcome here to Soundcheck. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Hi, Ashmund. Thanks for having us.
It's only a pleasure, guys. Listen, I want to start off by asking Lisa, Wide Open Spaces marks a milestone after 14 years of touring as a cover band. Can you walk us through the moment that you guys decided to write your own material and how that shift has shaped Abfab's identity?
That's a great question. After being so many years together, Sean has been hounding me for years that I should start writing my own stuff so we can get our sound out there. There's also people are asking all the time if we got any original stuff. Mm-hmm. So just one day out of the blue, I had this dream of a melody in my head with some lyrics, and I just woke up and I started writing it down. And ever since then, I've finished about a book and a half of lyrics. And I just gave it to Sean and I said, there it is. Put music to it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Absolutely amazing. Sean, can you tell us, you guys have built a strong writing partnership over the past year. What's your collaboration dynamic like in studio and on the road? And how has your dynamic as a duo influenced the final sound, especially for Wide Open Spaces?
So, that's also a very good question. Basically, Lisa throws all the lyrics at me, and then I work with our producer in Holland because we signed to Lab Records in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and Brad and I used to write together as youngsters. So we've had this collaboration partnership for many years now, and Lisa would give us lyrics, which she has been doing like on a regular basis. And Brad and I would then just collaborate and just, come up, like for Wake Up, our first single, I had a piano hook in my mind and then we just took the lyrics. So the dynamic is, we've been playing live for so long together that we feed off each other and we know exactly what we want to say to each other. So it's been really, really good. Lisa's also very... And, in the studio, she's pedantic, if that's the correct word. She wants to get everything right 100%. And I love the fact that we are both Capricorns and we're both perfectionists and we want to get the best result. And I just think the timing has been right and the songs are coming. And Wide Open Spaces is basically about us on the road for the last 14 years together as a band, traveling the Western Cape, traveling Eastern Cape, and even, up to Gauteng and that, and just... being on the road as a band together, and that's where the song actually came from.
Now, you're talking about, being on the road and all of that. What personal or artistic themes inspired this track? And what would you want listeners to feel when the chorus hits them?
So the initial idea was when I was in a band called Shout many years ago with Brad, our producer in Holland. We were on a 6-week national tour, and we were also going from Dorpie to Dorpie all across South Africa, and we were just like on this open road, and it was just this quiet and peace. And he said to me, one day we should actually write a song about us being on the road. And then recently, Lisa came up with a similar concept, like lyrics, which is basically Wide Open Spaces. And the song is literally, for anyone listening to the song, it's just, that peace when you're on a long straight road and you just like going on holiday, for example, and you're just chilling through the Karoo and you're just like looking at all this beauty that South Africa has. And, we were hoping that we could actually, bring that into the song and for listeners to actually go, this is actually a lacquer, chilled, song to listen to when you're out on the open road.
After thousands of live performances, like I mentioned in the beginning, how do you translate that high energy stage, presence into a studio recording, are there elements you keep, intentionally raw, or is everything refined for the single?
No, everything is raw. I mean, what you get in studio is a little bit different, but what you get on stage is more outgoing and wholesome and feelsome. Obviously, in a studio, people can't see your emotions and what you put into the song, but you can bring that out when you're on stage. So yes, it's two different dynamics, but when it comes together, it's really like one.
It's really...
Because you can still hear and feel the emotions in the song.
Yeah. Now, with Wide Open Spaces, Sean, opening doors to national radio play and, big tours, for example, you guys opening for Boney M and the Gypsy Kings, what should fans expect next from you guys? From more original to live tours? And are there any upcoming collaborations you're excited about? Spill the tea.
So the phone started ringing already in January for some of the bigger festivals. Like we already booked for Bastille Festival and Champagne Festival in Franschhoek. We've got Christmas in June in Tilbach. We've got Olive Festival in Riebeek-Kasteel. The Boney M and Gypsy King was an amazing experience for us because it opened a lot of doors. I mean, getting to see, 8,000 to 10,000 people getting to see us as an opening act and go, okay, they're not just this cover band anymore. We've got substance now with our original music. So, that has really, really helped us, and it's also grown our confidence to continue writing. What started off as a one-track single with a Dutch record label turned to 3 singles, which is now turned to a 12-track album, of which we have recorded 7. And we are so grateful for a station like OFM for picking up our song and actually going, we actually dig this. So thank you for that. And as far as collaborations, nothing, set in stone yet, but there are 1 or 2 international openings that are not confirmed that we can't really say yet, but we'll definitely keep in touch with you guys and let you know. As far as the national tours going, there's nothing in South Africa, but there is talk of getting us out to Holland, France and Germany in September this year in the European summer.
Listen, before I let you go, if you could give one piece of advice to upcoming South African artists, aiming for that international audiences, what would it be?
Never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. It doesn't matter what age you are. If you can live it and dream it, you can make it.
And there you have it. Lisa, thank you so much for your time here on Soundcheck. I wish you guys all the best with your future endeavors, and hopefully you guys come and visit us here in Central South Africa.
That'll be awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
Would love to. Thanks for your time, Ashmund, and thanks so much to all your listeners on that side of the world. Appreciate it.
That was Soundcheck, the latest from the local music industry.